Yeah. Okay, just waiting for Samantha. Let's see. Suggested.
Ooh.
Oh, you're there? Okay.
Jamil just,
All right.
pardon?
Haven't done this in a while. Haven't done this in a while, so have sure I remembered how to
Oh,
do it.
wait. Jamil just
Okay.
said he's
How are
on,
you?
but just watching. He can't just watch. He has to talk.
Oh, wait. Yes, join. Do I
Yes.
have to
Yeah.
invite him?
No, you
Or
do
do
because you're
you?
hosting it. You started it.
Wait a minute.
Otherwise, Jamil, just
That
request to
is
join.
request to join. Yeah, request to
Because
join.
I have request to join. No, he's saying he's here, but you have to
Right.
send a request to join. Let me see if I can.
Let me
Yeah,
see
I'm
if
gonna try
I can invite
also.
him. Hold on.
Maybe. No, that's sharing it. I think you have to do it, Mom.
Okay, let me try. J-A. Hold on. M. Is it Lighthouse? Yep,
Weightless,
that's it.
clean.
Right? Oh, wrong one.
Oh, yeah, you should be under weightless, clean, Jamil. But if you want to just do it under your, no, no,
Lighthouse.
I
I
don't know
have
who that is.
Lighthouse. Wrong one. Okay, cancel that one. Oh, there's Jamil. Okay, I see. Oh, it says he needs the latest version of the Instagram to join.
He's
That's what it
gonna
said
sign
when I
back on
invite.
as weightless.
Okay.
Well, everyone,
All
I'm
right.
just going to, it's been a little while, so I'm just gonna say, welcome back. Who are we welcoming back? Us or them? But if you saw my preview, basically, of this, me pretending to do laundry, basically. No, I really do laundry. I just don't fold and iron, as I said. We are sharing with you this fantastic new product that was introduced to us called Weightless. So I'm going to let Jamil talk about the details with it, but just to give you an idea,
Okay.
it is an eco-friendly laundry detergent strip. And I'm going to show them to you just while Jamil's figuring out his Instagram. So it's really cool. This is all it is. Flat, easy storage, which of course Cheryl and I and all our, what do you call the people that organize the homes?
What's
Organizers?
Stager. Uh-oh. Hold on. I just saw.
Okay,
I think.
I'm trying to just sort of keep everyone busy, so just do what you need to do.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Hold on one second.
something's happening.
I just.
Yay!
Did it!
Okay. We got it. Okay. Sorry about that.
I'm well, Cheryl.
Jamil,
How you
are
doing?
you?
Wow, so great to reconnect with you after all these years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really has,
Long,
yeah.
long time. Oh my gosh. I think you were maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
We don't want to get your age away.
Things
Mine, I
change.
don't
Things
care.
change. Now he's running this business. I don't think a 3-year-old could do that. But then again, technology, I don't know these days. I give these kids all the power in the world.
Could be the AI.
Right?
The 3-year-old could, yeah, I think the 3-year-old could probably
Well,
do
with
the
yeah, with
laundry.
the eco
With
strip.
an app.
Okay, so Jamil, we're going to let you take over so you can explain to us
Well, let's
what
start
this
with
is all about.
why
Oh,
did you
sorry.
come up with, where was the interest in these strips and how did they come to be?
Whoop, you went mute. You're on silent.
We go.
Still silent.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Ah, great,
Wait.
great.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, the idea came really, I guess the insight that started it all was when I first found out that liquid detergents are 75% water. And so I've worked in sustainable industries before, particularly trying to reduce single-use plastics. And while plastic is like a major problem, I think we've seen it for many years in our Facebook news feeds. There are a lot of problems. Really, the biggest problem confronting most of us today is climate change. And so climate change is a result of there being too many greenhouse gases like CO2 and methane in the air, which are caused by us burning fossil fuels to create energy. And so when I found out that liquid laundry detergent and most liquid soaps are like 75% water, it was like, oh, well, water is really, really heavy. And the heavier something is, the more transportation emissions get created when we ship laundry detergent. So if we're shipping liquid laundry detergent from the manufacturer to the retailer to our homes, the carbon footprint is about 32 times higher than it actually needs to be. So what we did was we took the water out of detergent and created these what look like paper strips, which Samantha has, and they're 32 times lighter than the equivalent amount of liquid detergent. And that was kind of the genesis of the company, was to
Actually, to give you another idea with these, it was interesting because when I posted the video yesterday to let people know that we were doing this, one of my colleagues at Callis, who also just so happened to have traveled Argentina and Brazil, and so is a big traveler too, and we were talking back and forth, and she said to me, they brought these on their trip because they're so easy to pack. And I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. I mean, she gave me lots of travel tips, but she forgot to give me this one because I had them, but I didn't think about it. But it's true. They're excellent for travel.
Totally. They overall, they take up so little space. So for
Absolutely.
many people, like my aunt and uncle, who you know well, downsized into a condo. And so, my aunt is like, my laundry room is like a tiny little cupboard with a washing machine in it.
Yeah.
And so the amount of space you save by getting rid of the big bulky powders or liquids and replacing it with Weightless is amazing. And then similarly, like, you can put 5 sheets in your suitcase and you won't even know they're there.
Yeah. This was like, I mean, when I did the video yesterday, I purposely put like the big Tide, pod thing that's a big circle, like, and it's heavy. And that was not even a liquid one. Like, I mean, they're liquid in each little capsule, but you could really see the size difference. So as a realtor, and for all our realtors, whether you're watching now or you're going to watch later, because usually that's what happens, these are like an amazing gift idea to give to your clients when they're downsizing. I love them because, like I said, they're like a space saver. Like anywhere you can save the space. Plus, of course, you're doing something for the environment, which I'm not the best at, I'm not going to lie, but my dad really is good at that. He kept saying to us for so many years, it's not about me, it's about you and your kids. And he was right.
That's totally true, right? It's about the future generations.
Yeah.
But you also, you really also make a great point, which is, not what we're trying to do with Weightless is not just create products that are only for really environmentally focused people. It should be for everybody. Like, we really want to help everybody reduce their plastic use and carbon footprints. And the way to do that is to create a product that's actually just better than what's on shelves today. So it's easier to use, it's lighter, you can travel with it. What I'm hearing, I mean, we created a formula that's hypoallergenic, but I'm hearing it firsthand from one of my friends has a new baby that has really sensitive skin. The baby has no reaction, like is totally good. It's unscented, which some people really want a scented laundry detergent. Others are like, hey, you know what? I have my own, like my shampoos or my perfumes and colognes and things I wear. I just don't want any scent on my clothes. And so really to make a real difference from an environmental perspective, we're trying to reach everybody, whether they're like super only buying eco stuff or they just want products that really work well.
And how does the cost compare to like the regular laundry stuff? I mean, look, there's ones that are eco-friendly laundry, so maybe it's only fair to compare apples. You know, you go to a no-name brand and they're probably adding extra water to it, which is even worse, and diluting it.
Yeah, so on like based on Amazon pricing, it's very comparable. So Weightless at our lowest priced options, about 25 cents a load, which is comparable to buying the leading liquid detergents and whatnot from Amazon.
Okay, and just so people know, the one I have here, I don't know if they come in different sizes, but this one says 60 loads, and it's just this envelope. Like, as far as space goes, that's what I love it for. It really is unbelievable. And I have used them, just so people know, they really are open, and I didn't just open them to pull this out. I've actually used it. Seems clean, seems fresh. Like you said, there's not really a scent to it. And so, I mean, it's up to you. I would suggest not adding scents. What about oh, Cheryl's got her hand up. Question.
I just wanted to know, I understand you said why you went into it, but what's your background and did you develop this on your own, or was there a team or friends, or just tell us a bit about yourself, because obviously it's not something straight
Totally.
out of high school that you
Yeah, totally.
was.
So
Oh.
my background is I've become a serial entrepreneur over the years, and more recently very focused on sustainable companies. And so I think that's where like consumer mindset is really going towards, hey, we want great products, and we have to know that they're good for our generation, our children, our grandchildren's generation. We want to make more conscious choices. And so I've worked in other sustainable spaces, like working on reducing plastic before, whereas Weightless is very much focused on reducing our carbon footprints. And I also run a digital marketing agency. So the other part of my background is very much like how to launch and scale e-commerce companies. With Weightless, it's a little bit different. We will have that's where it started as a direct-to-consumer e-commerce company. But to really make a difference in the world, our plan is to get into retail and to, reach as many people as possible with a product that we think is much better. And then your question about the team, it's a very small, agile team. Some of the people from the agency work on it. And then I also have two different people who are PhD polymer chemists who are like, the brains behind
Science behind it.
That's
the brains
but,
behind the product. Yeah.
So,
okay. So it's something that you would, I mean, I hear that you have all the digital marketing, the experience, e-commerce, and everything. You may think I'm going left field here, but right field, I don't know, right, left, to go on to, what's that show? Now I just went blank.
Dragon's Den?
Dragon Den. Would you do that, or you say, no, that's
I would
not
say I
where we
hadn't really
want to be?
considered it too much. I certainly would consider it. Yeah, absolutely.
And one
Because
other thing I wanted to ask
this
about was
is
the Canadian. Is it you're a Canadian company,
Yes, that's right. It's a Canadian company.
but you sell this in the States?
Yeah, at the moment, probably 70 to 80% of our customers are in the US, and that's really because of
Wow.
because of the digital marketing piece.
Mm.
It's interesting. Through the years, I've certainly found and heard other entrepreneurs say the same thing, where people in the US are more likely to take the chance and try a new product. Like there's almost this entrepreneurial spirit of supporting each other. It's like I don't know that this is going to be great for me, but I'm going to try it. Whereas in Canada, it's harder. To
Well,
get
we're
a
more
sale in Canada, it's
conservative.
tougher. We're conservative. Yeah, yeah. I know.
Definitely not as trusting, and definitely more conservative than Americans.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is I mean, at least our timing and finding out about it, and sharing this with people, because in Toronto now, I called my dad and I was like, by the way, down in Florida, are they giving out plastic bags? Like, what's going on? Because in Toronto, they really cut it.
for
Yeah.
They are really forcing you to not just buy a plastic bag, but to buy a material bag. They're not even
So
offering
good.
you that. And same thing, lids on cups. They don't do them. They've totally moved away. Not everybody, but a lot of places. The wood forks and knives and spoons, huge. Um,
yeah, and it's paper straws. But here, you go into any place.
they
Well, Whole
always
Foods
have them.
does paper, yeah, but the other supermarkets here, they put two things in, throw it in a plastic bag. Another
Mm,
thing, they go
mm.
through plastic
Well, I
bags,
was down in
water.
Argentina, and they were not I mean, we went to a kosher McDonald's in Argentina.
No way.
No top, plastic tops. They just, yeah, our coffees. They didn't give us ever plastic
Mm,
tops.
amazing.
Okay, going back to your product. So where in Canada, is it available in a
Or is this
Loblaws
online?
or a Metro,
Yeah,
or
it's on. So at the moment,
online?
it's available at weightlessclean.com,
Okay,
and we're just starting to work on getting it into retail.
I'm gonna
It's
take
quite a process. Yeah, it's quite a process to get it into retail. So I hope at some point in the next couple of months, definitely within 2023, we have some retail stores.
I have I actually have a contact for you that I think would be good, Mom Lisa. I think that it might overlap, so I'm going to introduce you to her.
Great.
Uh,
Yeah.
She's very
Yeah, there's a
green
few
and
people I
very
know that do some green stuff, and I don't know, maybe you guys can figure out some kind of cross-marketing plan or something, because I think, I really do like them. I love the idea, like I said, to, for realtors, and like I said, not the stagers, but the people who help organize and stuff from downsizing, especially the downsizing. I just think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And actually, I had reached out to my building, because my building's a green building, and they said not right now. I did get an answer back, by the way, but they loved the idea,
Great.
but they said we're just involved with too many different things. But I still think I'm going to share this as something that I can for my building, because I just think it makes sense, especially where in this building there's a lot of smaller units. And now the way they build, I was thinking maybe even approach some of these developers. It should be in their units when they arrive.
That's such a great idea.
I think what it is also for many people, as they get older,
Very good point.
they don't want to carry those heavy. It's good.
Right.
So, I mean, it's something that really would be, somebody
They
who's
just
older
need
who
somebody
wants
to order it
do
online
it,
for
because
them.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Well, eventually they'll be able to go into the local retail stores and be able to pick it up. So
Yeah,
it's a
so
great
thank you so much for
idea.
sharing.
But
Where can people I put the weightless.com. Was it weightless clean or weightless.com?
oh, it's weightlessclean.com.
Yikes. Okay, I'm going to write that again.
Yeah.
So good
So if
thing
anyone,
I double checked that because I remembered the clean all of a sudden.
thank you.
Oops, wait.
Yeah. So if any of your
yeah,
audience or anybody wants to try Weightless, it's available at weightlessclean.com, like Samantha said.
Yeah.
And we'd like to offer something special for your audience, and that's 15% off any of the products at weightlessclean.com. There are a few, all related to laundry, and that's on top of the everyday savings we already offer on the website.
Yeah.
And you just use coupon Graph Girls at checkout.
Love it. We love it. Code Graph Girls. I'm writing this on the comment board here. Graph Girls to receive. What did you say? 15%
Yeah,
off?
and that's on top of the savings you'll already see on the website.
okay, so you said other products. What other product is there besides
Yeah,
what
we
Sam
have a
just
stain
showed us?
stick, which is
Ooh.
super, super powerful, like enzyme powered. It works really, really well on basically everything from olive oil and coffee to red wine stains.
We
And then,
like red wine.
Huh?
We do
and
not like the stains, but we like red wine.
likewise. And the other product is wool dryer balls. And wool dryer balls are a great alternative to fabric softeners. So a lot of fabric softeners have a ton
Yeah.
of nasty chemicals in them that we don't want on our skin or, toques, anything like that. So the wool dryer balls are a great natural alternative for getting static out and for softening the clothes. And then from the environmental perspective and the energy saving perspective, because the dryer balls spread out the laundry in the dryer, it dries faster, which reduces your energy bill.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How long is it one or two of those dryer
Oh, we
balls that
suggest using
go in the
4.
dryer? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
4. How long do they
Like
last?
2 years
Approximately?
plus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because we've had ours for so
Yeah.
long.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
same. I've
yeah.
I've been using them for
I
I'm
use,
not actually not even sure how many years I've been using the same set.
okay. All right. That's good
Yeah.
to know.
Awesome.
That's excellent. Oh, all right. So we all are going to be
Yay.
weightless. Uh, we'll be able to do our
And
laundry
give back
more
to the
efficiently
world, environment.
Yeah.
Which
and give,
environment?
yeah,
That sounds
inv-
right. Give back to the environment. And thank you
with,
so much for your time. If anybody has any questions, I'm sure that Jamil will be happy to answer them. To clarify anything, you could probably reach out to him via his IG Live handle, which is at Weightless Clean, and or through his website weightlessclean.com. You probably will even find some of the answers to your questions on there under FAQ, like most websites.
You got it. Thanks so much for having me. It's
All
so
right,
so great to connect with you, Samantha and
you
Cheryl.
bet.
Thanks again.
We'll be in touch.
Okay, sounds
Okay,
good.
thanks. Have a great
You
day.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
bye.